Back to life, back to reality.
Soul to soul, hold tight.
Yeah, man, this is a long season. Oh my God, man. What's changed? You do that against Arsenal, you put in a positive performance, and then it's back to reality. We've played well for 15 minutes. Amorim, Manchester United players, the game is not 15 minutes, it's 90 plus minutes. What the hell was that? No game plan, no idea, holes in the middle of the park, substitutions, no impact. Yet again, we're clueless. We're nearly 1 year into Ruben Amorim and we look clueless. We're bringing on players and they look lost out there. They look like puppets. The manager has got to get a grip. You have minimal time available. There is minimal time available for you, Amorim. 10 games. 10 games to show why this football team needs to bring on points. 7 wins in 28. Build results. We need results. I sound like a script here, man. We need results, Ruben Amorim. You need results. We can talk about performances. We can talk about this. We can talk about that. We need results, Ruben Amorim. You can get let off by games against Arsenal where you show intent. The games right now is where it matters. Fulham away. Fulham away is where we need to secure 3 points. What does this team, what does it embody? What do we do? The wing-backs don't overload enough. The midfield has no part in the game. And when things go wrong, we go up top, we go up long. We played for 15 minutes. I swear down to you, take me back to that first 15 minutes. We played some good football. One touch, give and go. We arguably should have been tuning up in the first 10 minutes. But this is what happens, guys, and this is what you don't realise. The game is based on momentum. You have to strike while the iron's hot. Cunha must score, but Manchester United cannot lose their shape, lose their head, because they're not fans. You're professional footballers, you're tacticians, you're managers, you're employed to do stuff. We are fans. You have got to keep your head in the game. Bruno Fernandes, what are you doing? If you don't want to be here and you want to be in Saudi, go Saudi. We can't afford to carry passengers. This United team cannot afford passengers. It's a crucial year. We have to take the standards to the top, because if we don't, we're going to make losing normal. We can't allow to be losing every game, drawing games where we're meant to be winning. It's not possible. We can all talk about performances, and I can give credit where it's due. Today, there's no credit. I can't say 15 minutes, brilliant. I can't say that, guys.
Football is 90 minutes.
Football is 90 minutes, and United need to perform for 90 minutes. Today, clueless after that. Midfield getting overrun. We're playing Casemiro and Bruno. Where's our midfielder? Where is our midfielder, guys? Where is it? It's all good and well getting Le Mans. It's all good and well getting that. We need midfielders. We need midfielders. I'm being deadly serious, you guys. We need midfielders. It's not a joke, because everything goes through our midfield. The team gets joy through our midfield. We lose our discipline. We lose our game plan. Everything is disrupted. Nora, just take over, man.
I'll say it's simple, people. Big up to everybody, please. One of the most hardworking YouTubers out here. Subscribe to his channel. Make sure you follow him across all socials. People have been calling me negative. People have saying to me, Nuruddin, you're negative because I don't buy the propaganda from the football club. We bought in a 22-year-old, and I don't blame him today. He actually showed some good touches. He actually showed some good link play. But if you don't feed the striker, they're never going to score. If you don't feed the striker, they're never going to be in positions where they even can miss chances. Mbeumo and Cunha were the 2 signings that everybody thought we were going to get. Today, even they looked out of all sorts, because the way the team is. We bring in Diego Dalot and he makes us look worse than we are. What does that tell you? Bruno is not a natural midfielder, so Smith Rowe runs at the back of him. And Luke Shaw and Yoro and Dogu don't come around to cover the Lit and Yoro on this side. They don't do that. At the end of the day, the propaganda's been there all pre-season. It's still there about this positivity. By the way, that winning photo in training, that's also back. Ooh, winners. All that. We don't give a effing damn what.
It's all good, well doing that, Nuruddin, but you have to win your games. We're not Vibes FC.
That's what we are.
We have to vibe with winning.
That's what this club is.
What vibes only comes from when you're winning.
The club is used to, Saeed, the club made it used to, for fans and everybody to get used to losing. And heavily losing. Heavily losing. This is what the club has done. My prediction was United 2-1, and I said Mbeumo and Cunha. But I'm telling you now, in the second half, I didn't see Mbeumo or Cunha.
No, missing because the team is not designed to have an attacking team. We're defensive.
And this football club and Amorim and his coaching staff are trying to brainwash us.
Shame on them,
Trying to brainwash us, having Casemiro and Bruno as midfielders, and then having Mason Mount and Bruno as midfielders for a spate of time. Saeed's been generous. Manchester United played good football for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, I'll give you that.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Saeed's saying 15, but it was 10 minutes. After that, it was hoofball for the rest of the half. And then the second half, I'm not going to say it was all Fulham. It was all Fulham. We scored from the run-up against the run-up play in the second half. And then they justly equalised.
Yeah.
And another day, if they had a bit more quality, they could have won that game.
What did we do in the second half? I feel sorry for people that are going to banter Benjamin Šeško. I swear down. I can take it from rival fans because the game is a game. But United fans, if you dare get onto Benjamin Šeško, yeah? If you dare get onto the brother, yeah? I swear down to you, you are part of the problem. You are enablers. Because what you're doing is, you're letting the manager off. Because we are seeing a brother starving out there. Starving.
The second half, Dogu and the lot, woeful.
Bro, woeful. But Dalot comes on and he's woeful.
Attacking and defending, woeful.
They're both woeful. What was our subs today?
Every time he brings some subs down, they make
We get worse. We get worse with our subs.
That's not good management of a game. The in-game management is horrendous.
You're taking a piss, fam.
It's horrendous. I told you Manchester United get off for big games, and other than one save that Raya made, United were getting gassed 22 shots. Listen, here, today we got found out. This is the bread and butter games.
Yes.
Our away form is dreadful. It's dreadful. And there you go. And I predicted, go and check out my prediction on my channel. I predicted 1-1 or 2-1 United sneak it.
When is this my United team?
Because I thought Mbeumo and Cunha would finish it. Cunha today hit the post, bless him.
And he was missing after that.
And then after that, because United didn't get him in position.
Missing.
Because United do not have midfield control. Instead, after about 15 or 10, 15 minutes, they took over the game. And after that, we were just floundering, hoofing the ball. That's what we've been doing.
Bro.
That's what we are. And I'm sick of this gimmick, stick Maguire up front.
I know, yeah.
I'm sick of it.
The fact they brought on 2 defenders instead of Xerxes and Mainu, shame on you, Ruben Amorim, yeah? I know I was laughing at him in the game. It is an absolute sad indictment of Ruben Amorim's football that he has got Xerxes and Mainu on the bench where you can win the game. But what does he do? He wants to play hoofball up to Maguire and Heather. Shame on you, Amorim. Shame on you.
Dreadful.
Because this football club, yeah, cannot be doing that. We cannot be playing hoofball towards the end of the game, yeah, when you have the opportunity to play football. You said there was an idea. Where's the idea, Ruben? It's not hoofball at the end of the game to go and win it, and everyone forgets how bad we were. That's not the plan, Ruben.
I don't know how you let...
Seriously, Nuruddin, I'm sick of this now because they've got Kobe Mainu, Xerxes on the bench. We've got players who can change the game. But what you want to do, yeah, you want to get out of jail card, don't you? It's not good enough.
Hoofball.
This is not what we signed up to. This is not what you're telling the media. Shocking, Ruben. Sort it out.
It's shocking. It's shocking. People, it's shocking. I'm not going to lie to you. This gimmick has to stop. This gimmick has to stop. And you can't change centre backs because you need them to be part of it. No, you're not good enough to start the game. Stay on the bench. Stay on the effing bench. Stay on the effing bench. They've got 1 game a week. It's not like they're playing 3 games a week. They're not. at the end of the day, I just look at it and I just feel like you're being propagandized, you're being lied to, you've been hoodwinked to think that Manchester United are magically disappeared. I told you and I keep telling to everybody, nobody can tell us any different. We know more about English football than Ruben Amorim and his coaching staff because we grew up with this. We grew up with this. Every one of you knows more than we know. The midfield is a problem. The midfield is a problem, and the wing-backs, I'm afraid, Dogu is a kid, and Diallo is just shocking. He should never be at Manchester United. Never be a Manchester United. Shocking. He is shocking. He can't do anything in attack. He's woeful. He's a defensive liability. Ahmad, better defender than Diego Dalot. Facts. Facts. Watch that game again. If I'm Ahmad, I am fuming. I'm banging Amorim's door on Monday. What the F are you bringing me off to put that guy and he's performing like that? It's shameful. Shameful. But Ruben Amorim, if you're not going to learn, I don't think they're going to sack him, me personally, because as long as the fans keep singing his name, they're not going to sack him. They're not. But I remind the United fans, football is not in 10 minutes. Football is not in 10 minutes. Football is 90-something minutes plus. That's what football is. And just because you don't score, you drop the intensity. Where was the mid-block today? The aggressive kind of press and mid-press. Where was that?
It wasn't there.
Where was that?
It was only Arsenal.
They controlled it and bopped us in and out. They're tactically bopped us. Big up Iwobi. I thought he was one of their best players and he sets up the goals.
Yo, Burnley, I'm not...
I told this, I knew what did you tell me? What did you tell me before the game started? Don't give me that. I'm like, they've got players. They know how to block things. It's a derby for them.
Listen, 2-game challenge, where is it? Because we're not winning Burnley then beating Man City. We're not beating Burnley then beating Chelsea. Where's the 2-game challenge? Mate, Grimsby. Mate, Grimsby. Focus on Grimsby, mate. Forget Burnley. Grimsby.
Wednesday.
I need to see 7-0. 7-0 flawless performance.
Where? From where?
I don't give a shit. And get players scoring goals. You know what you need to do? Get these players. What's the word where you just goal score? You're scoring for fun.
Yeah. Get them to get into a flow of
games.
Yeah. Shackles off.
I didn't see confidence game against Grimsby. I'm being serious.
Yo, Grimsby watched
Grimsby Town.
Their coach.
I'm telling you now, yeah. Call me shameless. I need to see an abundance of goals for Sheshko, abundance of goals for Mbumo and Cunha. Strong team, goals galore. Because this team needs confidence. Because this manager ain't going to do shit with this team. Drowning. Guys, subscribe to Luridin United Therapy. Subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Shit.